Yeah, and I mean, what else can a person do? If you have to maintain, civil life, everybody, to live, to survive, to exist. That's the only option, that's observed formally. Feel me? So, if you always been, if you've been attacked with uncivil methods, you have to live civilly, it's like, I mean, what else can you do? Because there's no other, as society only formally recognizes the civil part of it. It rarely recognizes any uncivil, activity that, complements the interests of those that have power or could benefit from whatever is happening under the radar. So, I mean, being a person, a regular person, a civilian, I find from experience, years and years and years and years of this purge, like, persecution I've been under for so long, I ain't had no understanding for. It's like, you live, you pursue happiness, to the best of your ability. You obey the law, you do everything that it say do, and there's people who can do whatever they want to, without any legal constraints. But you on the grid, you have to be on the grid. There's no other option. But they have immunity, for uncivil, to do uncivil things against you. And the human aspect of it is often exploited, meaning that, somebody can lie and say, they can lie on their own senses. Let's put it like that, you feel me? Everybody know how many senses we have. They can lie on their senses, you feel me? And that would justify them to do anything to anybody. All they have to do is lie on their senses from, positions, you know what I'm saying? Or, if you have the candle, you control the audience. You feel me? I put it like that. And so as a regular person, your options limited. You actually have zero options. I mean, the only hope you have is, in such a set of circumstances, the only hope you have is God. Literally, You don't know what type of falsehoods been, and slanders and things been put in rotation about you. You can't do what everybody else do. It's, in regular civil society. You can't. When you're under an uncivil attack, it's, endless. So it makes life impossible, not just to be a successful artist and author, but let alone just to live and exist, to breathe, to eat, to just be, just to exist, just to be here, It becomes impossible, and I'm just a person that's, I devoted my life to a life of faith, Christianity, and all these years simultaneous to what I was going through. Still, that still remained my focus, And that's true, man. I don't want my story hidden before everybody see the fullness of it, It's a lot of details unexplored that need to be seen, It's all in my recordings, quotes, Of course, my copyrighted original works, which is, like I said, man, I mean, they show it right there in the Bible. I mean, what they think, the passion of Christ meant. What's the definition of passion? You feel me? Same situation, man. They crown you with the thorns of it, All these persecutions and things they're doing to my passion, which is poetry, literature, even, things like, my interests, my other interests that's aside from, my literature. Whatever it is that I have a passion for, they attack that and crucify me with it and then give me praise. So when you think about it, they're crowning me with the thorns of my passion. You feel me? And that's the only thing they give me. You feel me? Any praise I get is on top, it's beneath the thorns that's, already, digging in my flesh. You feel me? It's the thorns that's already digging in my flesh that they, constantly add to it every single day, So, I mean, no options. They turned my life into this spectacle, man, on purpose. Though I prevented it, still, so that's how it was a situation that was planned for longer than I've been, able to understand it and also been able to make a difference for God, Man, it's a situation that it's far past the shock of consciousness, to say the least. Yeah, man, crucified. And another perspective I wanted to offer, was you think about the fact that, I'm just, I've been, like I said, I've been a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's born, go through a series of phases of growth. They go through a series of growth phases. Just normal stuff. That's the way it go. And they go through different ages. This time when all this stuff happened was coincidentally at the exact same time, that I would develop, the understanding to discern, also the ability and, the discernment and wisdom to understand that I needed to pursue more out of life. It's like parts of the country was like based around, stages and phases, of my growth. And it's crazy, but I mean, it don't sound so far-fetched when you consider that, I am Elijah. So it's possible that was, and it's more reasons that confirm it than reasons that, disprove it. And so, I mean, that's the situation of, that's why, man, I ain't, money put, the cash, and, you got influential figures or celebs, they got more money than the structures. They are the government. Okay? Really? When you think about it.